The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Command the Israelites to send away from the camp every leper, and everyone who has a discharge, and whoever is defiled, that is ceremonially unclean, by coming in contact with the dead. You shall send away both male and female. You shall send them outside the camp, so that they will not defile their camp where I dwell in their midst. The Israelites did so, and sent them outside the camp, just as the Lord had said to Moses, so the Israelites did. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Say to the Israelites, when a man or woman commits any of the sins of mankind against other people, thus breaking faith with the Lord, and that person is guilty, then he shall confess the sin which he has committed, and he shall make restitution for his wrong in full, and add a fifth to it, and give it to the person whom he has wronged. But if the man who was wronged has no redeemer, relative, to whom the restitution may be made, it is to be given to the Lord for the priest, besides the ram of atonement, with which atonement is made for the offender. Also every contribution pertaining to all the holy gifts of the Israelites, which they offer to the priest, shall be his. And every man's holy gifts shall be the priest's. Whatever any man gives the priest, it becomes his. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the Israelites, and say to them, If any man's wife goes astray, deviates and is unfaithful to him, and a man is intimate with her, and it is hidden from the eyes of her husband, and it is kept secret, although she has defiled herself, and there is no witness against her, and she has not been caught in the act. And if a spirit, sense, attitude of jealousy comes over him, and he is jealous and angry at his wife, who has defiled herself, or if a spirit of jealousy comes over him, and he is jealous of his wife, when she has not defiled herself, then the man shall bring his wife to the priest, and he shall bring as an offering for her 1/10 of an ephah of barley meal. He shall not pour oil on it, nor put frankincense on it, the symbols of favour and joy, because it is a grain offering of jealousy, a memorial grain offering, a reminder of the consequences of wickedness. Then the priest shall have her approach, and have her stand before the Lord. And the priest shall take holy water from the sacred basin in an earthenware vessel, and he shall take some of the dust that is on the floor of the tabernacle, and put it in the water. The priest shall then have the woman stand before the Lord, and let the hair of the woman's head hang loose, and put the memorial grain offering in her hands, which is the jealousy offering, and in the hand of the priest is to be the water of bitterness that brings a curse. Then the priest shall have her take an oath, and say to the woman, If no man has lain with you, and if you have not gone astray into uncleanness while married, then be immune to this water of bitterness that brings a curse. But if you have gone astray while married, and you have defiled yourself, and a man other than your husband has been intimate with you, then the priest shall have the woman swear the oath of the curse, and say to the woman, "The Lord make you a curse, and an oath among your people, when the Lord makes your thigh waste away, and your abdomen swell." And this water that brings a curse shall go into your stomach, and make your abdomen swell, and your thigh waste away. And the woman shall say, "Amen, Amen, so let it be." The priest shall then write these curses on a scroll, and shall wash them off into the water of bitterness. And he shall make the woman drink the water of bitterness that brings a curse, and the water that brings the curse will go into her and cause bitterness. Then the priest shall take the grain offering of jealousy out of the woman's hand, and he shall wave the grain offering before the Lord, and offer it on the altar. Then the priest shall take a handful of the grain offering as the memorial portion of it, and offer it up in smoke on the altar. And afterward he shall make the woman drink the water. When he has made her drink the water, then it shall come about that if she has defiled herself and has been unfaithful to her husband, the curse water will go into her and cause bitterness, and cause her abdomen to swell, and her thigh to waste away, and the woman will become a curse among her people. But if the woman has not defiled herself and is clean, then she will be free and conceive children. This is the law of jealousy, when a wife goes astray while married and defiles herself, or when a spirit, sense, attitude of jealousy and suspicion comes on a man, and he is jealous of his wife. Then he shall have the woman stand before the Lord, and the priest shall apply this law to her. Further, the husband will be free from guilt, but that woman, if guilty, shall bear her guilt.